Citristrip paint and varnish stripping gel. I already put one layer yesterday on this. I'm about to put another layer. So just do some on here right now. We're just going to spread it with the brush. Make sure it stays on thick. I'll let it sit for a while. This way this paint could come off completely. I was in a rush yesterday and see how that comes out. What the project is an old tool chest I bought from Gotham Furniture up in New York. It was unfinished the first time we painted it for my son. Those are his favorite colors, is green. So we give it brown accents. So now what we're gonna do is take the paint off and paint it a different color. So we spread out the Citristrip all over. Now let it sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna do a test check now and see how much paint is gonna come off. Sat about 30 minutes already. So you wear gloves for this portion. I think we're gonna give it a little bit more time. Not much has come out. I'll show you.
Let's give it some time.
So while that's doing its job, what I'm gonna do is start working on this part. We're just gonna paintbrush it on. So you saw me pour it here. I'm gonna do the painting on. So we're gonna see the difference between painting it on and pouring it on. All right, as you know, I've done this before and it's worked doing it like this. So I did it pouring it on, which is what we men most do. Don't read the directions and pour it on. But the correct way is to paint it on like this. So we can see what the difference is gonna look like. Painting this on. running out of space in my garage. Put this trailer in here. Had to put my lawnmower on it. Gotta wait till my fence comes up, that way I can leave it outside. Bad thing about living in an HOA. They always have something to say. Even though you're trying to do something with your house, you always want to make it look better. You don't want to make it look worse, right? But disagree with the trailer. Oh well. I knew it was gonna happen. Everybody in the group chats are complaining about the HOA doing stuff, so eventually it was gonna happen. Now, we'll let the magic happen. Citristrip. Stripping off the paint. Can't wait to finish this project. This garage back. I can start working back on my pressure washing trailer. Which is almost complete. I mean, we could do pressure washing jobs with it right now, but I'm working on the soft wash portion of it. I'm learning all about buffer tanks. I mean, my pressure washer doesn't need a buffer tank right now, but eventually I'll upgrade it to one that will need it. So now let's let it semi-dry. You don't let it completely dry, because then it's going to be a pain in the butt to take off. This thing works great. I did it for a nightstand project that I was doing, as you can see. And I just put it on. Look at that. And I just put it on. Oh boy. My wife put 2 layers of paint. She painted it all brown. Great. Alright, let's let that sit down longer. Gotta get rid of that brown. Which is okay, because the brown, once we take it off, you're gonna have a nice, it's gonna raise the grains of the wood. So it looks something like that. It raises up the grain, and that's the look I want. Once I put the finish on top and the shine, it's gonna look nice. You can see the paint is already started crinkling. Bubbling up. Chemical already starting to work. See? More here where it's drying up already. Awesome, it's starting to come off. Give it a quick scrape. Let's see what it looks like. Sorry, almost there. Let me just take this off. what it looks like. Paint a little bit more on, that way I could get deeper into the brown. Some brown can stay on, but after we take it off and then clean it up with a stainless steel brush and wash it up with TSP, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I've repainted it back with the Citristrip. We'll come back at this later. So for now, let's see what the top looks like. Most of the paint. Let me just clean it off first with the TSP and then we'll see what's next. That's with TSP. Trisodium phosphate. It's a heavy duty cleaner. Mixed it in the 5-gallon bucket. Now I'm gonna start with the top first. Let's see what that looks like. So I brought it outside. All right, this is so you can see what it used to look like. And that's what it looks like with the paint off. I gotta get in there on the nooks and crannies, the little edges, take it out and then sand it down a little bit more. All right, but I want some of that brown in there, that way it highlights the grain of the wood. Time to get that green paint off. I don't know if I should do the inside. Maybe the inside will paint it like a grayish color, a solid color. That way we can see what's inside. Kind of like the brightness inside. It could be dark. If you have something bright in there, you can see what's in there. If it's dark, you'll never see what's inside. So let me paint the rest of this. And I'll show you another video next time on the finished product before I stain it. So don't forget to subscribe, push that like button, and click on the bell for future videos.